webwerf www.erongo.com.na te besoek.
And tune into another episode of Brave Namibia as we take a look at both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians. Brave Namibia is broadcasted on NTV Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. and oneup2.com, as well as broadcasted on the following Facebook platforms on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and all Namibia Media Holdings pages. For more information, contact the Brave team at brave@synergy.com.na. Brave Namibia, for the ordinary and extraordinary Namibians.
Erongotalk brings you community news in the Erongo region. For news-related or advertising queries, contact erongotalk@synergy.com.na. Erongotalk, our community, your news.
And now for your fishing report. The steambras are on the bite, while the Walle, Makatisten and Mile 72 produce some decent steambras. Mile 68 also provided the odd big cop amongst the fierce fighting spotties. Clinton Barnard went fishing at Mile 68 targeting sharks. He used mullet as bait, which is the preferred bait of spotties, and a size 7/0 circle hook with a dingle dangle. Clinton succeeded in landing 7 spotties and a steambras for the day. That is a great day's fishing with some great pulling power required from the sharks. All fish were released to fight another day. The seas are calm, giving anglers pleasant experience on the beach, whether the fish are biting or not. The weather was also awesome, with mild winds and many anglers having a braai on the beach. Nothing beats a good day along the coastline. The ski boats went out over the weekend and returned with some cop. There was, however, no fireworks, but they were getting them all day long, with a size varying just from just size till 8 kg. The bigger cop were, however, scarce. The anglers, or that's the shark anglers, however, had tons of fun, with the majority of sharks caught being spotted gully sharks. The spotties are always fun to catch as they are dirty fighters and often get you snagged up in rocky terrain. This is where they get their name, spotted gully sharks, from. They love areas that have reefs and feed on almost anything from shells to crabs to small fish. Mullet and barber, as well as galjoen, are good baits to use for catching these sharks. We are now in transition from cop season to the more winter-orientated galjoen season. Steambras will also become more active. Both galjoen and steambras can be caught on white mussel or crayfish. The northern shores continue to render good-sized fish, although the numbers have been rather small. Full moon is also around the corner, so the activities of both the fish and the sea should increase. This is more likely a good thing and should increase the anglers' catches. The weather seems fine for the week, with some cool southwesterly winds hitting the shores. So don't forget to pack your windbreakers and a flask of warm beverage. The annual Krokango angling competition is also upon us. The competition is held just east of Rundu on the mighty Kavango River, with an estimated 70 teams expected to partake. Grumpy will personally fish the competition, and he will keep us all updated. On Saturday, low tide will be at 10:33 and high tide at 16:56. The better fishing condition is usually 2 hours before high tide and right up to 2 hours after high tide, since the fish come in a little closer, which makes them easier to catch. You can check out the tides on our website at www.erongo.com.na. And with that, we've come to say tide lines.
E-ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing. bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Bly ingeskakel vir ons onderhoudsegment.
I'm the marketing manager of Meatco and responsible also for the shop. And we are very, very happy to open the shop in Walvisbaai.
Yes.
To bring our products from Namibians for Namibians closer to the Erongo region. Okay, we've got our best sellers of Meatma products. So that would be the chakalaka wors, the holiday braai wors, but also our soup bones, our stewing neck, sliced beef, some mince, chakalaka mince, and then the traditional products of Meatco, in the sense of our tribes, the offal tribe, and ox tongue and oxtail, and especially with ox tongue and oxtail, which you can buy single 111. I think we will also bring a few nice, tasty proteins to the people.
So what led to the decision to open up the store here at the coast?
Well, it was firstly to come closer to the people. We saw the niche market.
Yes.
And we want to expand our footprints. And we know that, especially in Walvisbaai, there's a good clientele for us.
It's a pleasure to be here today. I think this is a remarkable moment, not only for Meatco, but also for the Walvisbaai community.
Yes.
I think let's give ourselves a round of applause.
Yes.
Right, perhaps I can just give you a bit of context as to how we've arrived at this juncture. So Meatco is a state-owned enterprise, and it was established through an act of parliament, and the idea was really to maximize producer returns. So, and by implication, to stabilize the Namibian beef industry. So, Meatco is a very important player in Namibia's agricultural sector, and we are committed to bringing our fair share and contributing our fair share to the Namibian agricultural sector. The Meatco strategy is premised on various initiatives. So, we are obviously facing a number of challenges as an entity. And one of those challenges is throughput, the ability to secure cattle, to be able to maximize producer returns. So we've essentially embarked upon a number of forward and backward integration initiatives. What that essentially means is that we're going beyond just procuring cattle and processing and selling it in the form of in raw material forms. Backward integration in the form of ensuring that we build up the necessary, throughput through backgrounding, feedlotting, or whatever the case may be, and of course forward integration in terms of value addition to our raw materials, and that is why we're here today. We not only sell our products to our customers, but we also set up those retail outlets to ensure that we facilitate beneficiation and value addition to our raw materials, and in so doing, creating opportunities, employment opportunities for Namibians, and also, perhaps most importantly, building the necessary liquidity for the entity so that we're able to service our operations. So the socio-economic aspect is very important for Meatco to essentially facilitate that sort of forward integration. I think it's also perhaps important to appreciate that the products that will be sold at this particular outlet will also be raw material or cattle procured from the northern communal areas, thus creating an additional opportunity for the northern communal farmers to participate in the local market. And I think let's give ourselves a round of applause for that. So this initiative really aims to promote local consumption of our beef, and I think we all appreciate that the biggest or the largest market realization is facilitated through, you know, your lucrative markets in Norway, where we have the Norwegian quota, the EU markets, but Meatco is committed to ensure that there is local consumption, despite the fact that we might not necessarily get the highest yield in terms of realization from this particular market, local market. We're still committed to ensuring that Namibians enjoy the premium taste of Namibian beef from the Namibian beef sector. So we are committed as a board, as a management, at ensuring that we maximize producer returns and contribute our fair share to Namibia's agricultural beef sector, and inadvertently contributing to the country's fiscus and trade balance, essentially, by ensuring that we have those raw materials processed locally, consumed locally, and the revenue is retained in the country. I thank you.
Everyone just raise your glasses so we can have a nice toast for the new shop. Cheers to the new shop. Cheers!
Okay, sorry, can I just have that?
Erongotalk brings you community news in the Erongo region. For news-related or advertising queries, contact Erongotalk at synergy.com.na. Erongotalk, our community, your news. region. For news-related or advertising queries, contact Erongotalk at synergy.com.na. Erongotalk, our community, your news.
Kykers, dit het weer tyd geword om te groet. Onthou, ons is daagliks om 2 uur op DStv kanaal 285 of GoTV kanaal 94 te sien. Julle kan ook 'n groot verskeidenheid van programme op ons NMH aanlyn TV kanaal 1up2.com geniet. Kry toegang tot meer nuus en ander stories op ons webwerf www.erongo.com.na. Volg ons gerus op Facebook en raak deel van ons aanlyn familie. Vir jou advertensiebehoeftes kontak ons by erongo@synergy.com.na of stuur vir ons 'n WhatsApp of Telegram na 0817004040. Net weer die nommer vir julle, dit is 0817004040. Onthou, Rock and Roll Namibia bring die heuwels fantasties en vir Joe Black na Windhoek vir 'n musiekkonsert op die 27ste Mei hierdie jaar. Kaartjies is nou reeds beskikbaar by eticket.my.na en daarmee groet ons vereers.